rise. It's my time to shine. It's my time to live. It's my time to fly. It's my time. It's my time. I can see it. I can feel it. Time has come now to reveal it.
Hey,
I've been waiting for a long time. Gotta do it.
gotta do it now.
Don't let nothing hold me down. Gotta do it. Cause I may not get another chance. I believe it. If I want it, I can have it. I believe it. Done with falling, done with losing. I can do it. I think I'll tell myself again. I can do it. Yeah.
Gotta tell yourself that you can do it. It's my time. It's my time.
She's a diva, yeah. She's a diva full of drama. Don't believe
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
things that people say and
I just want to set the mood a little bit.
so much fiction, not much bad.
It's your time. It's your time. Tell yourself, point to yourself, it's your time. Don't let it pass you by this time. It's your time to rise. It's your time to shine. It's your time to live. It's your time to thrive. Yes. You decided you're going to live, love it, and be happy. Everything is going to be all right. It's your time. Hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening. I'm Nikisha Michelle, your plus size love doyen, which just means the queen in French is like the top of her game, the queen. Okay. And I have something to say. Listen, listen, and listen, and listen. Okay. It's your time. It's your time. What do I mean by it's your time? Well, you know what? I was minding my business, doing my work, sitting at my desk, doing my work. And then this song just came in my soul. And I just started hearing the song in my soul. So I went to YouTube to look it up. And then I just started thinking about it. And for some of you who don't know, my birthday was Sunday. And I just held my first 3-day virtual retreat by myself. Usually I have like a whole bunch of speakers and all these people on my platform. And part of the reason I used to do that because I didn't feel like I was enough. I didn't feel like I was enough to have, who am I to have a whole conference by myself and think people are going to come and see and hear me? And so I started working with this coach, right? Rosetta Thurman. And she was just like, basically, you don't need all those people. You are enough. Like, you get up and do it, right? So I just did this conference, Love in a Weekend, reinvent your dating style so you can get your man. And after I finished the whole weekend, it hit me. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, you've been holding yourself back all this time from your own power, from your own greatness. Why are we always so quick to support other people? Why are we always so quick to try to make sure and please other people? But when it comes to us, we always sit ourselves on the sideline. When it comes to us, we don't have enough belief and faith. When it comes to us, we get lazy all of a sudden. Why is that? And so it hit me. It's because of three things that I want to talk to you about just briefly, shortly. I'm not going to be up here long because I just want to just stop by to encourage you and to give you inspiration, and but to let you know, sometimes we do stuff out of habit and we do stuff out of past glories. And I've been a dating coach and a matchmaker for the past 7 years because I promised God that when he showed me how to find love and find healthy love and have someone who truly loves me unconditionally, that I would show other women so they wouldn't struggle and that they could have love too. But what I found out is we hold ourselves back from love because, frankly, we don't want to listen to the truth. We don't want to hear the truth. We don't want to know the truth. We want a quick fix to everything. And so I want to let you know it's your time, but it's only your time if you're willing to do something different. If you're willing to go out of your norm and get out of your comfort zone, then you can literally demand and command the universe to give you any and everything that you have prepared yourself for. It is illegal for you to be broke. It is illegal for you to struggle. It is illegal for you not to have love if that's what you desire. It is illegal for you to be depressed and sad. It is illegal for you not to be enjoying your life. It's illegal when you know who you are. When you know who you are and you know whose you are, all of that is illegal. That is not your lot in life. Your lot in life is to win. But we haven't had enough wins and we've not set ourselves up to win. And so therefore we gravitate to wanting something quick. We gravitate to wanting something quick so we can have a quick fix, a quick shot, a quick high, so that we don't have to face the truth and the facts. But the truth is, the facts is, as much as women come to me and say, I want to find love, I want to have love, the bottom line is you can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. The truth and the reason why you can't have love is because you haven't decided that you can have love, and you are unwilling to face yourself and look at yourself in the mirror and say, everything that I'm attracting, I'm bringing it on. Because of my, first of all, not lack of knowledge. You have a lack of knowledge. When there's a lack of knowledge, the people perish. You don't have enough information to have the quality love relationship that you want. You don't have enough information. So that's one thing that you're not facing. The second thing is you invest in everything else in your life when it comes to school, and half of you all don't even use the degree that you use. You don't even use the degree. And then you hate your jobs most of all. Most of y'all hate your jobs, but you invested in certifications in school and licensures and all of that stuff. But you think somehow when it comes to love, you don't need to invest. Like you'll just figure it out. Well, let me tell you why I believe it is your time. And if you're listening to me, it's time for you to, number one, make a decision. Do you want it or not? Make a decision. What is it in your life that you feel like is being held back from you? What is it in your life that you feel like you really want, but it just seems like it keeps eluding you? Every time you feel like you get closer, it's going away. What is that? What is that about? Girlfriend, it's because you haven't made a decision. Because when you make a decision, come hell or high water, nothing stops you. You work like a freaking lunatic to get what you want. You haven't made a decision. You want something cute and easy. You want 1, 2, 3 steps, turn around, sit down, and now here come your man. It don't work like that, boo. It don't work like that. Nothing in your life works like that. Everything that you have, when I see people work harder to buy a freaking house than they do to make it a home. Women will have so much pride in buying a house, which is an illusion because you don't even own the house. The minute you miss 3 payments, they come in to get your house. That ain't even yours. That belongs to the bank. So you live in all these illusion of chasing things and working hard for things, but the very thing that you want the most, that's in your heart, you don't think it take no effort, and you want to place the blame on the man or the other person. Girlfriend, your life is not working because you're not working your life. It's illegal for you to be always pitiful. How I know that? Because I just came out of understanding that we hold the power to change our situation just by one quick decision. Everything you're going through, you can change it by a quick decision to change it. And then after you make the decision to change it, you get yourself a coach or a teacher. You get yourself a mentor, a coach, a teacher, a guide, somebody who's going to tell you the truth about your situation, and somebody who you would love to have what they have. You all are sitting around taking advice from people you wouldn't even trade lives with. You're taking advice from Google. You're taking advice from all these people that don't even have spouses or don't even have half the stuff you probably already have accomplished. You have to get a real somebody that's really going to talk to your life and tell you the truth. Stop trying to feel good, get words that feel good and things that are easy when it comes to your quality of life. Your quality of life matters. What do I mean by your quality of life? Your emotions are all over the place because you haven't made a decision to be well. And then we blame our wellness or our emotions on what's going on in our life. But girlfriend, you are the co-creator of your life. You created this mess because you decided to put all your emphasis in your education for a career and put all your money into getting a house. But you come home every day and your house is empty and you feel alone, but you're not willing to put your attention, your energy, your effort, your money into your quality of life. Anybody can drive up to a brick and mortar, right? Anybody can do that. But when you go in the door and ain't nobody looking, how do you feel? How do you feel? How do you really feel? And so you need a mentor. You need a coach. You don't know how to do what you don't know how to do. If you have not had success in certain areas of your life, it's time for you to get support. Pay for support. Stop looking for free help. Pay for support. Anything that I've gotten and anything that I've learned, first God showed me and gave me guidance, and I understood my intuition and I listened to my intuition, and then he led me to a teacher, a master in that area. And then guess what? I didn't get to argue with my master. I didn't get to say, well, I hear what you're saying, but, oh, I hear what you're saying, but I'm going to do this, or it's always like this, or I've always done that. Well, you don't have what you're looking for because you keep doing the same thing and you think you know everything. You don't know it. That's why you ain't got it. But when you take the time to make a decision about having it, and then you get somebody that can teach you how to get it faster than you're getting it, because year after year, I don't know how many women keep coming to me talking about they want their man and they keep dealing with fools and they keep dealing with this guy and that guy and this one breaks their heart and they just got out of a relationship that went nowhere. And then they keep coming to me because they just want me to give them free information. No, ma'am, I'm not just going to give you free information. Because if I give it to you free, you're not going to cherish it. You need to cherish the information. You need to put some skin in the game. But when you are unwilling to put skin in the game and you can come up with every excuse under the book to why you're not willing to build up that part of your life, guess what? It's never your time. You get to watch everybody else get married. You get to watch everybody else get engaged. You get to watch everybody else have somebody to come to events with. But you. Because you ain't willing to listen. You ain't willing to hear. And when you don't decide and you ain't willing to hear good information, guess what? You stay lost. You stay like the children of Israel running around the daggone wilderness over and over, different dudes, same situation over and over again. And then you start to give up, but it's illegal. It's illegal for you to be alone if you don't want to be alone. But you got to decide that this is what you want, and you got to get somebody to help you. And number 3, you got to talk to yourself like you love yourself and you believe in yourself. Why do we have conditional love and belief for ourselves? We only can believe and trust ourselves when we at work. I don't get that. I had a woman today that I have a book project. A book project that's coming out. I did one a couple years ago. And so we have another one that's just getting ready to come out, Diary of a Ready Woman. So this woman was all gung-ho, ready, paying her money to be a part of it. And so it's time to write her 3,500 words about her story, her own story, to come, to share her story so that we can have our first drafts. And it's taking her forever and ever and ever. So then we're like, hey, we can't move forward without the people that don't have their story. So then she decides, well, I don't want to hold everybody up. I quit. Are you kidding me? Where is your belief in yourself, powerful woman? Strong Black woman? I don't get why we call ourselves strong Black woman, but when it comes to quality of life, like life matters, we're always quitting. Why are we always quitting? I recently became a beauty consultant with Mary Kay Cosmetics. And I love my Mary Kay. Look at me, y'all. I love my Mary Kay. And we're building an amazing team. But then I get women on the team and they say, oh, this is how it is. People sign up and then only a third of them actually really work the business. And I'm confused. What made you sign up? And then why do you give up on yourself? When you have to go from job interview to job interview and put in resume after resume after resume, get rejected after rejection, or you have a job and then you work this job and then maybe they lay you off, or maybe you reach the ceiling, or maybe, it's just not for you. Then you go back out there and you become relentless because you need a job to take care of your family. Why don't you treat your business the same way? Why can't you be relentless? Why are we always relentless with struggle? Why are we always relentless when it's time to struggle? I don't get that, Black woman. We just had an amazing woman become the vice president of the United States. If that's not enough to empower you, to let you know what you can do and what you can have, like, I don't know what will. We give our power away way too much. And we keep waiting on God, and we keep waiting on this person, and we keep waiting on the right man, and we keep waiting on the right everything. There is no right anything. You are the catalyst that makes it right. With your decision, with you having guidance, and with you treating yourself like you really actually believe in yourself. I don't get the quitting on ourselves when it comes to a quality of life. I don't get, and my therapist that works on my team, she was saying, these women have been through a lot of trauma and their trauma is triggered. When are we going to stop letting the trauma trigger? How long will we hold what has happened to us 30 and 40 years ago to trigger us? When are we going to let it go? When are we going to start healing ourselves and healing our love relationships? It starts with you, powerful sister. It starts with you. We got this stigma that we are strong Black women, but it's conditional. What is it conditional on? You strong only when the man leaves you, dogs you, and abuse you, and you were able to continue to take care of yourself and your children, and that's what qualifies you as being strong? Get out of here. Our definition of strong is so warped. It's warped. Strong is when you know you want something and you don't stop until you see it manifest in your life. You make a decision, you get a mentor, and then after you get that mentor, you believe in yourself like never before. And it's supposed to be hard. And what I'm learning is, it's not that it's hard, it's because it's new. It's new, and anything new to you, any behavior that's new to you, it's a challenge because you got to go from what has been complacent and what you've been used to learning a whole new behavior system and a new form of habits. But right now, your habits have you not having wins in your life. It has you down and depressed. It has you quitting on yourself. And let me just tell you, whatever it is that you are desiring, you are taking for granted that you're going to always have the opportunity. I'll work on it tomorrow. I'll work on it next month. I'll work on it in a week. I'll work on it in the New Year's. Girl, who are you that you think you got time? It's your timing. You do it now. You do it now. You don't have time. You don't have time. You don't have time to keep delaying yourself. You don't have time to keep delaying your power. You don't have time to keep delaying what God is trying to get to you. You don't have time. It's time for you to step up and be who God made you, a powerful, beautiful, amazing, brilliant woman. And change your financial situation. Change your dating situation. Change your relationship. Change it. You have the power to do that through making a decision, by getting a mentor, a coach, and investing in it. Don't be looking for something to be free. I have so many people who just want free. Just give me the information. Give me. I'm like Debbie Allen in Fame, for those of you who remember that or are old enough to know Fame. You want fame? Fame costs. And right here is where you start paying. And then after you do all of those other two things, you cannot keep giving up on yourself. When you feel yourself feeling sad, your money ain't looking right, you got to start talking to yourself the right way. You got to stop regurgitating what's wrong and regurgitate what's right and what shall be. He said, call those things that be not as though they were. When do you get to do that? When do you exercise that part of the Bible? That call those things that be not as though they were. When do you exercise that part of the Bible? When do you exercise being a strong Black woman? When do you exercise that part? When does that come up? When does that tenacity that it took you to graduate from school come up to give you a quality of life? When do you exercise that? How long will you keep being a spectator and watching your life just walk past you, just ride past you? How long will you keep coming to me telling me you want love, but you ain't willing to do nothing different? You can think of every excuse in the book. How long? I'm confused. Because I know when I wanted love, I did whatever the Spirit led me to do, and it took me 6 months. You've been running around this wilderness for years and years and years. I've had women say, oh, I thought I was ready, but I need to go to therapy. No, you need to make a decision and stop playing. Stop playing with your life. Stop playing with pity. Stop playing with being miserable. Stop playing. Because it ain't cute. We're grown women. We're grown women. I did this strength test. One of my mentors and Mary Kay had me do the strength test, the Gallup strength test. And I did the strength test. And it was just basically like, you're a visionary, you're an influencer, you're command, you know, all these things that have nothing to do with empathy or relatability or anything like that. So people get scared of my personality because they're like, woo, she's rough. I'm rough because when somebody is soft with you guys, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't do anything. Your life never changes. When somebody is lovingly telling you, your life doesn't change. You don't do anything different. But when I hurt your feelings and tell you the truth, it creates a knee-jerk reaction. And usually what happens is either they disconnect and want to just move on with their life, or they get it together and be like, you know what? It don't matter how she deliver it. The fact is, chick know her shit and she telling the truth. And if you believe it's your time, listen, you don't even need any kind of confirmation. You ain't got to look at the stars, the moon. It's your time when you decide it's your time. When you make a decision, and you make a decision by changing your actions, having your actions support what it is that you want, then it's your time. It could be your time every day, every month. It can always be your time. But if you refuse to ever do anything different, and you get weak and feeble and fearful and scared, and all your trauma keep coming up every time it's time for you to make a bold move, girl, you're gonna, how are you wanting a man when you don't even have the courage to show up for class to learn how to get him? You don't even have the courage. You don't even have the courage to invest in somebody who knows what they're doing. You don't even have the courage. So when you get your man, what you gonna do with him? Because he gonna look at you and see you ain't got courage. He gonna look at you and see you don't care enough about yourself. Yeah, you accomplished, but you don't care enough about yourself. So he ain't gonna care nothing about you. What you gonna do? The truth is the truth is the truth. I've been out in these streets since 2013. And the ones that show up, it's their time. What's spending 3 months with me, 6 months with me, compared to a lifetime of a quality lifestyle of love and happiness? What's spending 3 months with me, 6 months with me, and you learn what has been holding you back and what's been keeping you from it being your time with spending your life with a compatible companion that will love you the way I know you desire to be loved? What will it take for you to get that there is a way that seems right? All that stuff you've been doing, it seems like it's right, but in the end, it's destruction. And that's why you give up on love. And that's why you give up on yourself. And that's why your self-esteem is so low when it comes to dating and relationships. Because you've been doing things that seem like it's right, but in the end, it's destruction. It's destroying your soul. It's destroying your heart. It's destroying your confidence. So you bury yourself in your work, and you watch me and you try to pull any little tip I give you to help you and try to make it make sense and pull it together, but it ain't enough. You can't build your love life on little puzzle pieces that I give you when I go live for free. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You got to grow up. And I was just thinking, my coach today, thank you for growing me up. Thank you for growing me up. Thank you for allowing me to be myself and reminding me who I truly am. I'm here by the grace of God because I learned to get what I want. And I didn't look for it to be free, because I know ain't nothing in this life free. You got to work for anything that's worth having. So listen, it is your time, but it's only going to happen when you show up. Your life is waiting for you to show up. Strong Black woman. You voted for Kamala. For my soror Kamala Harris, you voted for her. Now I need you to start voting for you. Vote for you. Do whatever you have to do to accomplish your dreams. Stop quitting. Stop quitting. Stop being afraid of effort. Stop being afraid of rejection. Hell, what in your life have you not been rejected and you still live through it? Are you kidding me? Stop being afraid of rejection. Stop it. Claim your time. It's your time. Claim it by making a decision, by getting a mentor, a coach. Get some guidance around it so that you can stop making silly mistakes over and over and over again. And then your self-esteem getting lower and lower and lower. And then talk to yourself like you love yourself. Talk to yourself like you believe in yourself. When it gets challenging, when you get afraid, talk to yourself like you believe in yourself. Where are your affirmations? Stop creating stupid generic affirmations and create affirmations that actually move you into your rightful place as a queen, as a goddess, as a doyenne. Where are your affirmations at? What are you affirming? Where's your soul formations? I tell my clients to make soul formations because I need it to rock your soul. I need your soul to have a strong foundation. Where is your affirmations when you get afraid? Where is your God when you get afraid? Where is your God? Where is he? I have never seen so many women who love the Lord stay up in church, but they quit on everything. Always quitting. Taking the easy road out, but then claim you a strong Black woman. Are you kidding me? Who qualified you to carry the title of a strong Black woman? When you keep quitting on yourself, when you don't get your business off the ground because you don't want to invest in true help, you're not able to get a man and help him stay with you, show him, show up in the way that he wants to stay. Like, come on. Those are the things you need to be spending your energy in. How do I make human relationship work between me and another person? How much schooling have you had on that? Absolutely none. How much have you invested in that? Absolutely nothing. So how is it going to work? Then we want to go to counseling and hope the counseling saves everything and saves us. No, it's not going to save you. It's just going to shine a light on some things you can do better. But you can avoid all of that by educating yourself and raising your IQ. Raising your love IQ. What's your love IQ? So this is what I'm saying. Listen, it's your time. And I can help you. I can support you. I don't preach what I don't know. I preach what I've lived through. And that's why when people actually take the time to work with me, their life is never the same. And I'm telling you, you've been watching me for way too long, and you have not made a bold move. And those of you who've been watching me forever and ever, this is it. I'm getting ready to morph and shift and change on you. So we don't have forever. You want love? You better come on. And I'm going to show you how to get it. The time is now. I have a webinar that's this Saturday. The link is in the description where you can sign up and come to my free webinar so that you can figure out your life when it comes to relationships and love. I take what I do seriously. But now my season is up in this department. It's time for me to move on to something more expansive and amazing. I got a team to build in Mary Kay Cosmetics. I got cars to win. This month, I'm in my final qualification to win my first car in Mary Kay, and I've only been in here since September. Has it been challenging? Oh, heck yeah. But guess what? We don't quit when it gets challenging. We rise to the occasion. We don't quit because somebody tell us no. We go to the next person and then we circle back around. So I got stuff I got to do. I've been here for 7 years. I feel like Noah and the ark. I've been here for 7 years building this dating and relationship arc for you strong Black women to get y'all a good man in your life. But you're afraid of it. You don't believe it takes all of that. You don't want to invest. So you invest in things instead of invest in quality lifestyle. You invest in things. And when people say, when they're on their deathbed, the only thing that matters is their family. That love that they loved. They don't talk about their house. They don't talk about their cars. They don't talk about their jobs. They talk about love. So girlfriend, if you're ready, you better come on, because this ship is about to sail. And the love stuff, the dating stuff, all that stuff, you better go look on YouTube or some old videos on Facebook to help you, because after this month, I am done. I am done. Like Noah in the ark. I've been telling you it's gonna rain. And I've been telling you it's gonna rain. I've been telling you and I've been telling you. But you feel like you got forever. And you like trying to figure it out and bumping your head and having a broken heart over and over and over again. For some reason, that's attractive to you. So guess what? You're going to be left to your devices, and you're going to miss out on an expert who had an amazing run, an amazing, exciting, amazing clients. Oh my God. This 7 years, the clients that I've had have been so amazing. It's been so fulfilling watching their love lives and them having babies. And it's been so amazing. But for those of you who ain't made a decision yet, it ain't going to be your time, because you got to make it your time. It's your time, but you got to do something differently. So listen, I hope to see you Saturday in our my last masterclass webinar. We're going to be talking about get out of the toxic man habit. Get out of the toxic man habit. How do you just stop attracting toxic men? How do you do it? We're going to talk about that. I'm going to give you my 3 things that you need to know about toxic men. So we're going to talk about that Saturday. So you want to click the link. Click the link in the description section. And it's on my profile, wherever you're watching this at. I'm sure there's a link somewhere that's going to tell you. But we're going to stop the toxic man habit. We're going to stop, and understand why we date toxic men. We're going to stop that. So I want you to hang out with me Saturday. So I'm going to be back here tomorrow because I got more to say. But today I want you to know it is your time. But you can only, as Auntie, what's her name? I lost her name. Daggone, I lost her name. I can't even think of what her name is at this moment. Reclaim the time. You reclaim the time by making a decision. Get yourself a mentor or a coach and talk to yourself like you love yourself. Okay? Talk to yourself like you really love yourself. When's the last time you talked to yourself and said good things to yourself and encouraged yourself and truly believed in yourself? When's the last time you did that? You're good at encouraging other people, but when was the last time you just had a good encourage yourself session? You got to do that. You get desperate for love because you ain't loving yourself. All right? So listen, it's your time. It's your time to shine. It's your time for love. It's your time for your business to grow. It's your time to feel more beautiful than you've ever felt in your life. But it's up to you. You got to make a decision. You got to make the decision, okay? Click the link in my description. Let me see you in my class Saturday, all right? Come on, Kelly. Take us out of here. Take us out of here, Kelly. 1, 2, 1, 2. Thank you for joining me. Let me see if it's your time, but you got to make a decision. You got to get a coach. And you got to talk to yourself like you love yourself and stop giving up. Stop giving up. Stop giving up. Stop giving up, girl. Stop giving up. You're worth more than that. Stop giving up. But you'll never know your full potential if you keep giving up. You keep giving up. You got to stop it, all right? All right, until we meet or speak, hug yourself from me. I'm Nikisha Michelle, the plus size love doyen. I'll see you tomorrow night.